Have you ever gotten to a place in your business where you hit an obstacle and you feel like you've been blindsided? I know exactly what that's like, and I've been there before, and I don't want that to happen to you. It's so easy as you deal with the next urgent thing and the next urgent thing and the next urgent thing in your business to not take the time to consider the potential obstacles that you could be facing as you plan your business over the next 24 months. So if this sounds like a video that's interesting to you, stay tuned and welcome to part 5 of the Unstuck series. Let's jump in. Hey guys, Derek here from the Clearsound team. Thanks so much for jumping in. If you haven't yet, click subscribe down below and make sure you join us for this Unstuck series, a series of videos where we help entrepreneurs just like you connect with your audience and grow your business by knowing how to get a plan to move your business from feeling stuck to making clear paths to move toward a 24-month end goal. So far, we've covered topics like defining success, determining your priorities, knowing your why, and connecting the dots between those things so you can have a clear path forward. So before we plot your path and before we get to draw out your map of how your business can grow over the next 24 months, I wanted to talk to you about considering potential obstacles. So what do I mean by that? In life, there's always going to be obstacles, right? Life is not always what we expected. The same is true in business. I remember a friend of mine was traveling from Pennsylvania all the way cross country to California. And I remember him thinking about, okay, where are we stopping? When are we stopping? How far are we driving? How long are we driving? What are we packing for food? What are we packing in this 20+ hour trip from Pennsylvania to California? And it's the same thing with your business. As you're planning out those next 24-month end goals, those end route objectives as we call them, what are the obstacles, right? It's really important to recognize that you don't want to get bogged down or discouraged or burdened down by these obstacles, but you want to be aware of them. You're in the same place if you felt that intro like I did, where something just slammed you and you're like, my gosh, why didn't I think of this? Well, I found that just like the other videos, when people stop to take time to think about the obstacles in front of them, it's really important because it allows them to get a broader perspective and be aware of things before they come up. Now, let's be real. You're not always going to be aware of every obstacle, but it's really important you sit down with the people that are closest to your business and your team and begin to think about what's in front of you. So if you've done like you have in the past videos, get out your piece of paper and your pencil and ask yourself, what threats and what obstacles will stop me from reaching my 24-month end goals? Again, what threats and what obstacles will stop me from reaching my 24-month end goals? Take time to jot those things down because it will allow you to get clarity. Let me give you some examples. For a business that is trying to raise capital, it may be getting out a loan to make sure you have enough cash flow. For some of us who are trying to build things online, like myself, it may be mindsets you have to break through, things that are holding you back, not wanting to turn on the camera. Even today, as I'm standing here in front of you, we're renovating a studio because we want to create more content to help entrepreneurs just like you connect with your audience and grow your business. So all I have right now is an empty basement because my studio has a ton of stuff in it, the one you usually see my videos from, because we are renovating, because we want to help entrepreneurs just like you connect with your audience, grow your audience, and in turn grow your business. That's an obstacle that I'm facing right now, but I'm committed to creating content, so I had to be aware of that obstacle. So although that's not the biggest obstacle in the world, like a cash flow issue, or trying to figure out what to do as an employee or a teammate, or what's my plan, my mission, my vision, my value for my business, it is something to be aware of. So as you start to plan out those 24-month end goals, you'll start to see potential problems. It's really important, again, for you to write down what obstacles and what threats will stop you from reaching those end goals. So guys, if this has been helpful to you, in the comments below, let me know what some of those threats are. If you haven't yet, tag us at Clearsound team with your goals, what success looks like, what your why looks like, those types of things, so we can start to get feedback on how this series has been helpful. We at Clearsound want to create content that helps you get clarity on growing your business and helps you get messaging to connect with your audience. So I would love to have feedback on this content. I would love to hear your thoughts. I know this has been helping many, and I would love to hear how it's been helping you. So guys, be looking out for part 6. This is where we're going to start creating your map. The best thing about creating your map is you're going to start to see how you can get from where you are now to where you want to be. And that's really the goal of this series. And that's why we took the time to stop to consider the potential obstacles. Because if you truly want to get from where you are now to where you want to be, you have to stop and consider the things that may hold you back. Those aren't roadblocks that make you never move, and this continues to keep you stuck. Then I want to keep you moving. But it is really important that you stop in all the things you have around you and consider the potential obstacles so you can move forward with clarity and purpose. So guys, thanks so much. In the next video, we'll start creating a map, and I'll see you there.